Welcome back to Making Alaska. In this episode, we meet the owner-operators of Bay Welding, tour their facility, and get a first-hand look at what it takes to stay afloat in this wild Alaskan economy. This humble company of 30 employees is crafting a way for mariners to fill their nets with the Alaskan dream. They've established themselves as a keystone in the community by leaving in their wake a legacy of excellence. Aboard their custom-built landing craft, they take us on a tour of beautiful Ketchimek Bay in order to get a taste of what it's like to live life at the end of the road. My name's Tyler Wayman, and I explore Alaska in search of fellow entrepreneurs who have abandoned the traditional 9-to-5 in search of a life on their own terms. These budding entrepreneurs are poised to cash in on all that Alaska has to offer. Join me as I take on the frozen north in search of people who've abandoned the ease of office life for the danger and high-stakes reward of entrepreneurship. By building their business from the ground up, these bold and gritty entrepreneurs are after the chance to make millions in one of America's final frontiers. This is Making Alaska. We are here in beautiful Homer, Alaska to meet with the owners of Bay Welding, who I'm told have quite a story to tell. Let's go meet them. Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Doing very well, thank you. I'm Tyler.
I'm Jacqueline, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. I'm here to meet with Eric and Linda. Are they here?
Yep, first door on the left.
Just right down the hall?
Yep.
Perfect, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Good morning.
You must be Eric.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
I'm Tyler, nice to meet you. Linda?
Linda.
Well guys, thanks for having me. So this is where the magic happens.
This is it. It's our main office. We have quite a few different divisions, but this is the home office. And I'm the general manager here, and my parents are the owners. This is my mother, Linda.
Eric, was it always in the cards for you to take over the business?
No, I think I always knew there was an opportunity here. My parents always made it clear that I was invited here, but like many young adults, after high school, I wanted to go see what the rest of the world was like. Figured there had to be someplace better than Homer. I couldn't possibly think that this was the place to stay, you know. For us and the way we do business, Homer has been a fantastic place to do business. There's a lot of creativity here, and boats are full of creativity. And so that plays out very nicely with what we've chosen to do.
Sticking with the old school.
Sticking with the old school.
Eric, do you mind showing me around?
Yeah, let's go take a look at the shop.
Let's do it.
So these are some of our recreational boats here for private customers. Yeah. Just play boats.
Amazing.
So Tyler, this is my dad, Alan.
Alan, good to meet you. Nice to meet you.
And this is my nephew, Ethan.
Ethan, great to meet you. I'm Tyler.
So Alan's the president of the company, the founding father, and Ethan has been working here for, I don't know how many years now, but quite a few. And,
about 5.5.
And he's been our yard manager and fabricator. He does a little bit of everything.
When you first started this thing, did you see it turning into this?
No, I started in a little trailer in the back of my pickup. So.
Was it out of a need, or did you just decide you wanted to do it one
I was
day?
actually working at that time for another boat builder company. When I was 24, I opened up Bay Welding.
Really?
But I worked out of the back of a truck for years and just did repair stuff in the wintertime.
At what point did you start manufacturing boats?
About 95, I think 96.
What was the first boat you built?
It was a 16-foot skiff. And it went from there to where we're at today.
Are these guys good bosses?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yep. We're here, he wouldn't say otherwise.
Choose your words carefully.
They're a lot of fun to work with.
Ethan started here when you were 15 years old or 16 years old?
15. I think I had just turned 15 when I started here, so I knew from the start that these are not cheap. And I was, you know, at the time I didn't want to scratch one of them with a broom. And now I'm pushing them around with a loader and, you know, lifting stuff off with cranes and whatnot, and still have that same fear, but there was fears back then. But
Ethan, great to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, Alan, wonderful to meet you. You built a phenomenal company.
We try.
Thank you very much for having us. This is the finished product. I mean, this is what it's all about, right?
Yeah, so this is a great example. I mean, these are all similar boats, but all extremely unique in their own way. When I look at them, I see the owners because we have this history of interacting with them and really trying to capture what what they love to do and what their interests and ideas are and put that in their boat. And it's extraordinarily rewarding to be able to stand in front of it and show our creativity. So this lineup is actually a line of recreational boats. So each one of these has a personal owner. This is their way to go hunting or camping or spend time with the family and go fishing. And then around the yard we have a bunch of commercial projects, commercial boats that are used to go out and make money, and that's a whole different strategy to get those people the proper boat. We love building people their dream boat, their recreational boat, right? So they can get out there and get away from it all and enjoy their family. We enjoy maybe even more building people a boat that they're going to go out and support their family with. That's a fantastic feeling to help them create opportunity for themselves. Brad actually has one of our boats in the water, and we got a crab pot in the water, and let's go see if we can find something to eat.
I'm down, man. Let's go. That sounds like a good idea. When we come back, I take Eric up on his invitation to explore Kachemak Bay on a completed Bay Weld boat, and we witness this greenhorn's attempt at crab fishing on Making Alaska.
Nice job,
man. That was awesome. Welcome back to Making Alaska. Homer, Alaska, known as the halibut fishing capital of the world, is home to around 5,500 people, all of whom get to enjoy life on Alaska's Kachemak Bay. A majority of the population work or play on the water, and all benefit from the abundance of what the sea provides. Without a boat, however, access to these riches becomes impossible. That's where Bay Welding comes in. These gritty Alaskans have been hard at work keeping this ocean-going community afloat. Something else. Jeez. Look at that view.
So that's the Kenai Mountain Range, and we're in the Homer Harbor in Kachemak Bay, and what a gorgeous day.
So as I look out here, I see a lot of aluminum boats. I mean, how many of these boats are yours?
A normal day in the harbor, we have 40 to 60 boats in here.
That you built?
Yeah, sure, and local customers, local owners, and all of them doing a variety of different things.
So how long is it going to take to get to where we're going?
About 30 minutes to get out to throw the crab pot out.
That's not bad, and it's out just Kachemak Bay?
Yep, we even got nice weather for it today.
Yeah. Hey, look, you guys a sticker. You guys tagging the town?
Yeah, well, we built that too.
Wait, really?
Yeah, we build more than boats, yeah.
There's nothing that this guy doesn't do. So Eric, I'm seeing a lot of ice in the harbor. Is that going to be a hindrance to our exit?
No, that's a good reason to have an aluminum boat. Don't have to worry about the ice, just push on through. It's easier to maintain. There's a lot of benefits to aluminum. For us as a builder, we get to customize a boat much easier than a fiberglass boat builder can. We can give somebody whatever they want, whereas fiberglass, you have to deal with the mold, and so you're kind of hemmed into what you can do. We're going to be on this boat today. This is actually a 17-year-old Bay Weld boat. And so this is a good example of how well a boat can hold up over time.
Landing craft.
Landing craft, yeah. So as you can see, it's got a gate in the front. So the name came from, you can go right up to the beach and drop the gate and you've landed on the beach.
It looks like we got Brad inside. I see him popping his head out.
Yeah, he's gonna help us out today.
How's it going, man?
Tyler, how are you, sir?
Good to see you. I originally met Brad back in the shop where he took me through the design process for these cold water crafts. As one of the original members of this new generation of boat builder, Brad is the principal designer for Bay Welding.
So yeah, we just go through, kind of run through the checklist of what to incorporate in the boat and then start drawing. It's kind of a balancing game there because you need to prove to the client that we're going to build the boat they want. And that's the value of a lot of the design work that we have done, is that we will show them an existing hull that we've done, or, you know, this is a boat that we've designed. We have a lot of boats here locally that we can go step on and take them for a ride. Pull right up to the beach, push the bow against the sand there, lower your gate, and go have fun for the afternoon.
And that's a pretty common boat up here, right?
Yeah, here in Alaska, they're real popular. I think because of the rural nature of Alaska, a lot of people have cabins along the coast. This is a great way to haul equipment and supplies. And then I've got a 3D model of what just the shell of the boat's gonna look like. And from that point, we can take the side of the boat, you know, that's gonna be one big chunk of aluminum. we'll get that cut down south at a big CNC mill. But if that piece just like that gets cut and it shows up at our doorstep, the guys can lay it to the side of the boat and it'll fit perfectly.
I like how you guys leave a place for the firearms.
That's an important detail.
Touch.
Yeah,
yes.
Exactly. We can design and build pretty much whatever anybody can dream up.
Granted, we're fighting ice to get out, but yeah, all in all, it's beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's a gorgeous day.
I can see why you came back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't find any place better. No, I really couldn't. I mean, I did enough traveling to see that I was lucky enough to know this place and be able to come back here and make a life here. It's a great place to raise a family. You know, we got schools where the teachers really care about our kids, and it's a good place to live.
Stay tuned for what's in store. You're watching Making Alaska. We're here in beautiful Homer, Alaska. I'm standing next to Eric Engebretson. We're sitting on board your 32-foot landing craft, right?
Yep.
Headed out into the ocean to go pull some crabs out of the water. It's gonna be a great day.
Try to keep all your fingers.
Yeah.
Here you go. You want to do this?
Sure.
No pressure.
What's the rule if you miss?
You have to jump in after it.
I don't know about that.
All right, you're gonna coil, right?
Sure.
All right. 50 feet down, 450 to go. You can do this all day, right?
I'm not pulling that much, so yeah, probably.
Oh, I can see the pot, so it's not very far.
Is that it? Back in the shop, Eric, partner and general operations manager, was kind enough to take me on a tour of his facility to see what it takes to build one of their boats. When a customer comes through the door, they first sit down with Eric and walk through the desired use and style of the boat, define the budget, and establish a timeline. Eric then sits down with Brad and begins the design work. Once the designs are complete, they're sent down to the lower 48 where the flat sheets of aluminum are cut to the desired specification. They're then shipped to Bay Welding, where they're unpacked and laid out for assembly. The crew then begins the painstaking task of form welding them into a usable vessel. Once fully built, the crew takes to plumbing, wiring, and outfitting the boat with all of its necessary components. It's then moved down the assembly line to the vinyl shop, where its style and personality take shape. There it is.
And bring her in. Just set her right there.
Guys, I never thought I'd be excited to say this, but we've got crabs. Look at that. I think you need a bigger boat. Gentlemen, right here. That's some labor.
Man, I think we got just enough for a nice meal.
Actually, I guess maybe we ought to go.
This is what we came for. Guys, we succeeded.
Yeah.
Cheers to that. What is the name of this crab?
So this is a tanner crab. We're allowed to catch these for personal subsistence use here in Kachemak Bay. So you got to measure across the shell and make sure that he's wide enough. So he's plenty wide, yeah.
The adventure continues after the break. Well, this is Alaskan crab fishing.
All right, nice job. Nice
Thanks,
job.
man, that was awesome. So Eric, it looks like our water's boiling.
Yeah, I think we're ready. We need to clean some crab and get them in there.
Okay, yeah, how do you want to do that?
All right, let's pull them out of the box. Grab all their legs and hold them back just like this. And then you flip them on their back. Keep a hold of those pinchers so they don't get you. And you kind of twist the legs out like this. This is the part we're keeping. and then give them a good swirl. Ready to cook.
Back at the shop, Eric showed us around their state-of-the-art facility where they're housing their largest project to date.
So this is our 50-foot catamaran. This is 17 feet wide, 50 feet long. It's going to be U.S. Coast Guard certified to haul 49 passengers and 4 crew. Power them with outboards, which is kind of revolutionary in this size of boat. We've been pushing the envelope constantly about how big of a boat we can successfully power with outboard power. Outboards are the cheapest, the least expensive horsepower you can buy. So some numbers for you. This is a 20-ton boat when it's fully loaded with passengers. We'll have quad 350 horsepower outboards. So that's 1,400 horsepower.
Wow.
Now that'll push this boat at over 40 miles an hour with a full load of passengers. Now, the Coast Guard's gonna keep this boat with a speed limit. So when they're loaded, they're only allowed to run at 30 miles an hour. That's just for safety reasons. But that horsepower really gets the job done.
I am amazed at what you guys have done in a month's time.
Well, I got a great crew. They work hard, they put in some long days, and it's amazing what they can accomplish.
The work shows, man.
The Bay Welding team are a collection of true Alaskan craftsmen who have an arsenal of skills varying from plumbing and electrical to commercial construction and programming. This group of rowdy outdoorsmen can do it all, and they certainly know how to build a boat that can withstand the rigors of the Alaskan frontier.
A lot of people are going to know this face too, okay? And,
Dirty, but well worked.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Set them on the deck.
That looks good.
We're ready to eat.
It doesn't get old, does it?
Oh, are you kidding? No.
No. Oh my gosh, that's so good.
It does not get much better than that.
That is as fresh as it gets.
I still got crab guts on my sleeve.
In true Alaskan style, I'm gonna share some crab with our neighbor. How's it going, guys?
Hey, how you doing today?
I'm great. Let's get you fed, man.
Probably the first time Bruce has ever got to eat crab right out of his window.
Order up?
Yeah, right.
Thank you.
No worries, guys.
I'll give him one more probably, huh?
Stay tuned for what's in store. You're watching Making Alaska. As a young child, I had a dream that was simple yet profound. I wanted to live a life on my own terms. As a small business owner and entrepreneur myself, having left the comfort of a well-paid corporate job, I set out on a journey of discovery. That road has led me here, to the stories of the bold and gritty entrepreneurs who are pursuing a life in America's most untamed business frontier. Being an entrepreneur is not easy, and those who wish to take on such an endeavor should know what challenges stand in their way.
So that's Bay Welding. Eric and the guys over at the shop sure know how to put together a good boat, and being out here on the water couldn't have been any better. We got ourselves some crab, we got ourselves some sun, we got ourselves some scenery. I'm excited to see what the future holds for these guys at Bay Welding, and I'm excited that we got the opportunity to share it with you. Have a great one. Until next time, I'm Tyler Wayman, and this is Making Alaska.